Dadcast.
Welcome to It Is What It Is.
Welcome to It Is What It Is, starring the Redskins 2019 season. Preseason begins in just over a month. It is June 24th, my daughter's first birthday. The festivities have ended, and we're ready to talk about what this season has in store for us as fans.
It is what it is.
What I keep thinking is that it just, a lot of seasons start with the bar set so low, but with this overarching theme of hope. Are the Redskins cursed? Are the Redskins cursed? I think they are, because of Bruce Allen. So now, more than anything, more than how good we're going to do this or that, it's kind of like that Final Destination movie, where it's like death is after you, and can you see death coming and dodge him in order to live another day? But he's gonna continue to come after you. It's just about beating the curse at this point.
Right.
It's about breaking.
Right. It's not about beating the teams. It's about beating the curse that's
Yes.
beating us.
But that's where the kicker comes in this season. It's a new twist because we had Reuben Foster, who was acquired. Reuben Foster, you know the name?
Not really.
No? Okay. Reuben Foster was the dude. Domestic dispute with a girl. So the team that he was on booted him. They're like, we're done. Redskins swooped him up. In the off chance that all these allegations are dropped, which they were, he got off scot-free, and maybe he did nothing. It seems like she's crazy, but where there's smoke, there's fire, so who really knows? Anyway, so he's cleared. He's cleared, and he's good. Injured right away. He's out for the season. So a guy that we claimed that made huge news about, God, Redskins, you guys are a trashy organization. You picked up this guy, Reuben Foster, after he beat up his girlfriend or whatever. But we dodged that one. Nope, he's cleared. He's going to be on the team. But after that, boom, injury. Before preseason even starts, he's injured. So that's just...
From doing what?
I think he tore an ACL practicing or something ridiculous. Doesn't matter now. But the good thing about this season is that there will be no surprises. If we completely suck, no surprise. If everyone gets injured, no surprise. If Dwayne Haskins beats up his girlfriend and ends up in jail and then, gets off and breaks his ankle leaving the police station, no one will be surprised. Any catastrophe that comes this season will not shock anybody. The only thing that would shock anybody is if Bruce Allen got fired.
We still got Josh Norman, right?
Of course. Thank goodness we do.
And
Jersey cost me $20.
And what's his face?
So who? Okay, yeah. Who? Okay.
Who's his nemesis for the Giants?
Oh, OBJ's gone. OBJ's not on the Giants anymore. He's on the Browns, which we play preseason week 1. Of course, he's not gonna play. I doubt. Maybe he will.
Only because he requests to be up against Norman.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time they're gonna run into each other.
Yeah, gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. So, preseason week 1. Preseason starts the 8th of August at Browns in Cleveland. Who's gonna play? Who's even gonna play?
Right.
I think it'll be interesting to see, for us particularly, because we have Haskins and we've got the Keenum situation going on, which we'll get into right now because it kind of is going to springboard into the rest of the season. So we've got a race between Haskins, who was our first-round pick, number 15 overall in the draft from Ohio State. He's from Maryland. He's the closest thing they've had to something they could get the local fan base behind. So they're really hoping to try to beef up reasons for people to come to that shitty stadium. That's a big thing. But we got this race between Haskins and Case Keenum. Keenum coming from Denver, played on the Vikings a few years ago. I think that's where he made his biggest splash. But Keenum being kind of a journeyman veteran, I don't know how old he is. He's probably around Alex Smith's age, early 30s. Where you've got Haskins, who's, 20, 21 or something like that. So you've got this young buck with everything to prove, who the whole organization is wrapping their future around, hoping that he's good and can revive the franchise. I feel like there's a lot of players out there that want to come and make the Redskins great again. Make the Redskins great again. I feel like there really is that vibe, and Keenum, I think, has that vibe. So anyway, we'll see. Preseason, week 1 against the Browns. Who's gonna start this game? That's what all this is leading up to. It actually makes the first game of preseason very interesting because you want to see. Because what we don't want is for Haskins to come out and suck. So safe money's probably that Keenum's going to come out and start. They could both have broken legs by the end of the first game of the preseason. So we'll see. But my money is going to be on us.
Yep.
Week 2, preseason.
Bengals
Come to DC.
Same thing to me, and it's in DC.
It's in DC. I think we're going to win that one, actually.
They should. There's not a lot of pressure. Okay.
Yeah, unless absolutely nobody shows up.
Or unless Keenum's already broke his leg.
Yeah.
And now, yeah.
Yeah, see,
and now it's up to Haskins.
Every game going forward until everything falls apart is going to be very interesting because everyone's going to be waiting to see if there's any hope, if there's a spark. It'll be like blowing on embers, like each game is going to be another blow to see if any flames come up, and it's just that's it. You've just got smoldering things. You're just like blowing on it. Anything? Yeah. But hoping that at some point you get a flame. Okay, we've got a little bit of fire here. But until that happens, it's just like how long until this thing is just a pile of cold coal. Bengals. What's that idiot's name? Ginger Boy. What's his stupid name? It even sounds like a ginger name. I can't remember his name. Bengals quarterback.
I'm just drawing a blank.
Bengals quarterback. I'm gonna flip flop. We're gonna lose that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't stand that guy. And for him to come out and beat us, even in preseason, plus it's our first home game. Bengals, yeah, we're gonna lose that game. We got Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State. We also drafted his main man wide receiver from Ohio State, Terry McLaurin.
Okay, I did hear something about that. So there's a little combination there. They're familiar.
So, in our wide receiving core we lost Crowder. Crowder's gone. We haven't had any super strong guys. We've got good guys. We've still got Vernon Davis. We still got Jordan Reed until he breaks his leg. But we don't have a strong, deep threat wide receiver. And I think that's what Terry McLaurin's going to be. Gruden is going to be desperate to get something done.
Yep.
And make something happen. He's going to be pulling every trick out of the...
Yeah.
I
mean, they've joked a little bit in some of the press conferences about, him being under the gun and if it doesn't pan out this year, and he's always kind of laughed it off, sort of like. But I think he's laughing it off because that's what he needs to do for the press. Yeah. When in reality, what's this? His 5th, 6th season?
Yeah, 5th.
It's kind of like time something had better happen, or Snyder's not gonna wait around too much longer. I wouldn't think.
Yep. Yeah, barring injuries, which are very likely.
You can't account for that as far as what the coach has to face. So that's not Gruden's fault, but nonetheless. The combination of all those things over the 5 years hasn't produced.
No.
But
he's so likable.
I know he is.
I'll follow him wherever he goes.
I like him too. It's like.
So hopefully they get to the playoffs or do something or get to the wild card. Hopefully they have a better season, at least a winning season with him because I don't want him gone because he's so damn entertaining. Okay, moving on. So I say we lose to the Bengals, but
I think we take it.
Well, I hope we take it because that would be exactly what we need.
Because I'm pretty sure we're going to lose the final 2. I'll tell you that right now before we even discuss any of it.
Okay.
The Falcons and then the Ravens in Washington, but we might as well be playing in Baltimore because they're only 30 miles away and there'll be Ravens fans there.
Yeah. My intention with this whole podcast was to really just go down the list and be like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. We're not even in the regular season yet, and it's hilarious because these games don't matter.
Yeah, we're already stressing over preseason. Preseason, whether it counts or not, it's sort of, is part of the development as far as what the regular season potentially is going to hold for us as far as who's left, who's going to be on the roster, and who isn't kind of a thing. So, it's important even though it doesn't count.
But yeah, we're going to go week 4 preseason, the 22nd of August against... at Atlanta against the Falcons. We can make this one quick. We're going to lose that game. Matt Ryan is a Weasley Mouse guy, and him and Julio Jones are going to embarrass us. Actually, they're probably not even going to play, but we're still going to lose. All we hope, and I say this every season, is that we just don't lose our key guys in preseason. And I hope we did do this season what we can't, what the Patriots like to do, and don't play anybody. Don't play any of your starters all of preseason. We can't get away with that because they need the practice because most of them are new. Mm-hmm. But hopefully they don't get injured. Week 4. The 29th. Ravens at home. See, I think if we were going to win a preseason game, this would be the one. Because it's at home. It's our last game. It's against the Ravens. Mm-hmm. And the stadium's going to be full of Ravens fans. Mm-hmm. But everyone hates Flacco now. So it would be awesome. We could lose all 3 of the first games. 4th game at home, embarrass Flacco in front of all of his fans, or non-fans, but Ravens fans, with Haskins, and go into the regular season with some momentum, with a little bit of hope. So that's my prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't think it'll go that way, but I mean, it'd be great if we beat the Ravens. It'd be great if it was actually opposite of what I'm predicting. To go to Atlanta and win that, go home and beat the Ravens too.
But you also got to think Flacco's not going to play. They're not going to play any of their starters, most likely.
Yeah.
So, and we're not going to have that luxury. I think we're going to be playing everything we got at that point, and knowing that, probably have a better roster on that game against them. So I say we win that. So I'm changing my entire preseason prediction. We go 1-3.
3-1. 3 wins, 1. Oh,
1-3.
okay. I'm gonna go 2-2.
Okay. So there you have it. 2019 season starts officially in 9 weeks? Jesus, still 9 weeks away.
Yeah.
About 5 weeks until opening preseason against the Browns.
Can't wait.
All questions
Will be answered.
Will be answered.
Or not.
Or inconclusive.
Or inconclusive. Yeah.
Until then, thanks for doing it, Dad.
It's been fun. Always good.
Hail to the Redskins.
Thanks, everybody.
This shit is over with.